are you doing only Salesforce and thinking that your career is safe? Then you need to definitely think through once again. In 2026, if you're only doing Salesforce, then definitely you are at risk. I'm not saying that Salesforce is going to die or Salesforce is going anywhere, but the way Salesforce and the industry is evolving, you have to be adaptive and you need to see through how you can be ahead in your career. So in this video, I'm going to discuss who all will be at risk in 2026, how you can move forward in your career in 2026 and make it a layoff free. So welcome friends. Welcome to TechnoGeek SFDC. I am your friend Alok, and today I'm going to discuss what is happening in the industry and how you can make sure that your career is still safe. So, to start with the discussion, who is at risk first of all? Okay, so let's discuss that who is at risk. And before even jumping on who is at risk, first let's discuss what is happening in the industry. We have seen that there are so many layoffs are happening. Oracle is doing a layoff, Meta is doing the layoff, many other companies are doing, big companies are doing the layoffs. So, what is the guarantee that your job is secure, right? That's the question everyone is having right now in their mind. That what is the guarantee? So, let's first discuss who all are at the risk in your company. Okay, so to start with, I have seen there are 4 pointers which I can think through, and maybe I'm open for your inputs as well. But 4 points, what I can see through that, which is any of the professional who is lagging these 4 points are definitely at risk. And it's not only Salesforce, but for any other tech stack. So the first point is that anyhow, everyone is discussing AI, and we have thought that AI is going to be bubble, it will burst in some time, but it's not. AI is going to be a future. And if you are still thinking that I will learn AI maybe tomorrow, next year, or day, or maybe later in my career, then definitely you are at risk. I'm not telling that you have to become, data engineer, machine learning engineer altogether, but at least you should have knowledge of what AI is doing, how it is changing the industry, what areas you can learn of the AI. For example, the basics of AI, like your RAG, your LLM, at least you should have the idea of what they do. And when we talk about the Salesforce as well, you need to know that what AI is doing in Salesforce, what Agentforce is doing, what type of AI can be leveraged in the Salesforce. That is a basic need of now of the current industry. If you are not following on that, then definitely you are at risk. That is my first point or my first take, what I have seen currently seeing the industry. That you have to be evolving, you have to keep on learning, and at least you cannot ignore AI going forward. Maybe see, it can be helpful in your day-to-day activities as well. If you're a developer, if you're writing a code, you can use Claude, you can use OpenAI, you can use any other tools to at least write the code. You need not to write it from the scratch. If you're an admin, you can definitely take the guidance that if you get some scenario, how you can proceed ahead if you are stuck. There are many use cases. If you are, so it is not only for dev and admin, it can be used for business analysts, it can be used for even architects. So there are a lot of use cases. It's just that how effectively you're going to use the AI. So that is the first point where you need to focus on to be a recession proof, to have a recession proof career going forward. Second point is those people who are doing repetitive work in their day-to-day activity, in their projects, or they are not looking into some kind of innovation, definitely they are at risk, because you have seen that the AI, or the going forward, whoever is doing the repetitive work, company needs someone who can take the responsibility and who can come with the innovation. If you just keep on doing the repetitive work, definitely in 2026 or maybe in 2027, you need your career is definitely be prone to the layoff. So, okay, so you need to look into how you can bring something new in what you're doing. I'm not telling that you should not do the day-to-day activities, but you can definitely think through that what new can you can bring in, what you can bring on the table. And this leads to my third point, that is the visibility point. Many of us, and even being myself as well, in early of my career, I used to think that okay, I'll get the task and I'll do it and I'm done. But definitely it's not going to help in the future, and it was not even helpful that time also. That you have to be visible of what you are doing. There are many people who are just doing the things in background, they're doing the delivery, but no one knows that okay, this person is there in the team, or what this person is bringing in. So definitely visibility is also the third criteria which I see that you need to look into. That see, whatever you are doing, Even though if you are coming up with a small idea, speak up in your meetings. No ideas are, big or small. A small idea can, save millions of dollars, and the business can be happy on that. So you need to be visible to your stakeholders, you need to be visible to your management, you need to be visible to your business as well. That I'm the person who is working in the team, I can bring something. So the visibility point is somewhere I feel that many of us are lagging. And I'm not generalizing it, but it is, even I have faced the same thing, and that's why with my experience as well, I'm telling that the visibility should be there. That okay, this person is there, so that tomorrow if any of the such hard decision comes in front of management, they definitely will think last for you, because you are already visible to the business, and it will be for them a kind of business loss if they are taking you out, or they are taking any hard decision against you. So it is going to be a definitely positive for you as well. So definitely the third point what I would like to emphasize is the visibility. Now, coming on the last point, and I would say it is one of the major point, is you should not be a doer, or you should not be an executor. You should be the responsibility taker. So basically you should come up with a solution, you should take up that task, and you should take the responsibility of solving a business problem. It should not be that know that you're getting this, okay, I'm executing, I'm done. So execution can be done by others, but what you are bringing in, or what business problem you are solving in, that is your capability, that is your innovation. So definitely, instead of just being an executioner, you need to be, more of a business solver, where you can go ahead, you can propose your solutions, you can take up the responsibility, you can take up the task, you can come up with some POC just to showcase that how it is going to solve your business problem, not in a short term, even on the longer term. So that is also one of the main factors which we are kind of ignoring. I'm not saying we are kind of ignoring, but sometimes it gets missed, that we just go in a mode that okay, whatever I will get, I will do it, and okay, I'm done. But that should not be the case. Instead of that, you should start looking into the business problems, because see, none of the business are perfect, we know that, and there are always a chance of enhancement and the improvement in that. So that is definitely an area where everyone needs to look into if you want to become, you know if you want to secure your career from the layoffs, or if you want to grow in your career as well, because this brings the visibility, and business needs these types of people who are more on a business solvers. So let's discuss who will grow in 2026 or going forward. So there are three people or three categories which I think are going to grow in the near future or in 2026 as well. So these three categories are, your problem solvers who are solving the business problems, the professionals who are combining Salesforce with AI skill, they definitely become a very high valuable professionals. So that is the second category where you are combining the power of Salesforce along with the AI. It can be Salesforce AI, it can be the AI which can work along with Salesforce to bring a better result. Third are the architects or the decision makers who are going to be critical in the handling the layoff, or who will be doing the trade-off between the stakeholders, and also they will be bringing the stakeholders on an alignment. So architects and decision makers are also going to play a key role, because they come up with that particular experience, that industry expertise, and they can bring that on the table. So these are the three areas where I can see that they are going to grow in 2026 or near future. Now let's discuss on what you should do to to basically safeguard your career, or to basically grow your career, even if you are at a very early stage, or if you are at a developer stage, or if you are still uh, coming into IT industry, what you need to do. So first thing is, I would recommend to everyone that at least learn the basics of AI, how you are going to apply it to sales. So basics of AI, like what is your RAG, what is your vector base, what is LLM do. It's not that you need to have a practical hands-on always, but at least you should have the knowledge that how these things are working. If you are early in your career, definitely you can even learn these. But if you are late in the career, if you're already with 10 years, 12 years, 15 years of experience, and you think it's very late, but still at least learn the basics and how you can apply that in the Salesforce. Now the next point what I think you should look into is, uh instead of doing a task based work, you need to become a solution thinker. So you need to basically shift your mindset from the task from the task executioner to a solution thinker. That you need you it's not like you will just finish the task and done. Whatever the challenge you're getting, you need to think through that how in long term you are going to fix it, or how it can be a long term solution. So you need to be a solution thinker. Third point is you need to increase your visibility in in the eyes of for your management or in the stakeholders. So basically you need to be visible. People should know that okay, this person is there in the team who is doing this work. So visibility, I'm telling in terms of a positive note, because there can be two ways. Either it can be positive or it can be negative. But I would say in the positive way that you should be known in front of your management or seniors that okay, this person is there. Maybe you can become a go-to person that okay, this person is there who can help me in any kind of technical stuff or any kind of functional stuff. So these are so in this way you can become the you can become or you can come in front of the management. And last point, but not the least, is the personal branding. Many people are neglecting this, but personal branding is something definitely which becomes in your advantage. That, if with your personal branding, you can showcase your capabilities and people will know. So it basically opens up the opportunities. So we have discussed so far that who are going to grow in career, who are at risk, and what should be your next steps. So I would not make this video very long. So at the end, I just want to conclude that Salesforce is enough for you if you evolve with it. If you just remain the same, then you are at risk. But if you are evolving, definitely there are a lot of opportunities waiting for you. So with this, we will wrap up today's video. And if you like the video, definitely please like, share, and subscribe to the video. And if you are still thinking, or if you're still confused about your career guidance, or if you need a one-on-one session with me, I have pasted my TopMate account or TopMate link in the description. You can definitely have a look, and we can connect one-on-one as well. So with this, thanks for your time and thanks for watching this video.